Let's take a look at Emporia Country Club, front nine, hole nine. A very challenging hole. We've got a very tight fairway, basically an island fairway and a green, and it slopes down with a low canopy. So a very challenging tee shot at least. And I'll start off by noting that last year this hole was 505 feet long. And the reason it changed is when they fixed the physics to align with the fantasy courses, it was a scaling issue. And so there used to be sort of a backdoor approach here going through this area right about here, and you could park it on the green. And then they added some more vegetation, some more trees, a lot more hit boxes, but you could still kind of sneak through if you were lucky. Now, even if you sneak through, with my experience, you fall short of the green. So I think this backhand, backdoor line, from what I can tell, is effectively gone. So we're having to deal with the regular fairway now. And I think there's a couple different plays, like a lot of holes. I think there's a relatively safe play for birdie and a little riskier play for eagle. So we'll take a look at both. And of course, which one you choose might depend on the wind. If you've got this is an adverse wind here, you may want to just say, hey, I'm just going to take the birdie and walk on to the next hole. So in that case, you could take something like a musket and play over here in this wind to the left side of the fairway with a backhand. Let's see how this looks. And we just want to stay in bounds here. And then you're going to notice that we have no look at the basket. Well, I mean, you actually can't see it, but you're not going to get there through those trees. So now we have to take to the skies and take the glide skip drive, go over top these treetops, and if we're lucky, we'll drop down on the green. Let's see if we get lucky today. That might be the backside of the green. It's going to be close. Nope, got a lucky kick right at the basket. So, but that was a pretty adverse wind too. I think I was going to probably go OB long, but you can't drop down through those treetops. That's the thing. So now there is another option for that upshot. So let's take a look at that. Same play as before. We're going to take the musket and just lay up here safe. And pretty much same spot. But this time we're going to take the glide roll drive on a forehand. This is a little trickier. We picked the right spot though. We should be okay. No collision on that tree apparently. And we got close without having to do the poke and hope through the treetops. Now let's take a look at what some eagle runs might look like. And really a favorable wind out of the right really helps with these. But we'll start out with the glide skip drive. We're going to switch to the forehand. Don't forget to do that. We're going to put the middle chevron on the right side of the fairway here. About a disc worth of Anheuser. And there's one obstacle right there we need to avoid. If we can miss that, then we can have a long look anyway. It's doable. A little risky to to run that too, but it's doable. So, and next we'll go with the turn skip drive. See how that looks. Same wind. Just so you can kind of compare apples to apples here. And a lot of holes, the turn skip is better on ECC. This one probably not so much because it does get out here to the left a little more, which is even further from the basket. I guess the good thing is it does avoid that one obstacle, whatever that is, like an old T-pad or something down there. And then we'll look at the glide skip cloud breaker, same aim point, and I'm not totally familiar with this disc yet, but I want to throw it in because it does seem pretty awesome on a lot of these holes. So, and it's going to look a lot like the turn skip. It's going to be out here to the left, very straight, which is good. I mean, if nothing else, that's a really nice approach for the birdie. But these are eagle looks, so it's a very long eagle look. So yeah. I think I was hoping anyway that the glide skip cloud breaker might do a little better. Let's try one more here. Ooh, got lucky on that one. So so yeah, a little closer, but still a long way out. So yeah, I think that's a decent look at Emporia Country Club, front 9, hole 9. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you around the valley, or in this case, around the clubhouse maybe.